Hello, hello, hello. Now, originally, today was supposed to be the Halo trailer, but I haven't gotten a chance to talk to Pedro about some stuff with that yet. And also, I saw this and I wanted to cover it as soon as possible and also talk about what's going to be happening with Helldivers videos because I am going to be doing a lot of recording of this game this weekend because I've been dying to play and I haven't gotten a chance to play yet. Anyways, we have a new Helldivers thing into the Unjust deep dive. I have no idea what that means, but the thumbnail for it looks like it has something to do with the bugs. So whatever that means, I'm excited to see. It's also a rather long trailer, so we might have like some of the developers adding in what's gonna be happening. But I will say this now. Next Friday, you guys are going to get a video of me talking about what's to come on the channel and a couple things I've recently decided on. And you're gonna get a peek video and the Halo trailer. The Halo trailer will be out by next Sunday, no matter what. I will lose sleep over it if I have to, because I've been wanting to work on it for a while. It just gets pushed back because I'm busy with other things and it's easier to work on other videos that I can be happy with and put out with. You guys understand, I've said this spiel before, but let's react! Okay. I'm interested to see what they're cooking up. Ooh, okay. I'm sorry. Is that a goddamn monstrous nightmare? Into the Unjust.
When Into the Unjust launches, Super Earth's maximum security cities have come under an unprovoked attack by the Terminates.
Ooh.
A seemingly coordinated attack. This act of terror cannot stand. Now, Helldivers will, for the first time, take the battle to our enemies' homes. They will go deep into the gloom, into the Terminates' home worlds, their hive worlds, to uncover their mysteries, deal with the bug threat once and for all, and establish themselves as the rightful masters of this galaxy.
As we are. Ascend into the unknown.
The bug hive worlds are planets that have been completely terraformed by the Terminates over a long period of time.
Great.
When Helldivers go to the bug hive worlds, they will find that they have huge, enormous cave networks spread across the Earth.
That's going to be interesting, especially since a lot of the reinforcements in the game are air related. So I'm curious as to see how that's going to work with a cave system.
Disease. Helldivers go into the caves to gather intel on the bug mutations and to uncover the secrets of the gloom.
We wanted to really turn the game on its head and see what happens when we put 4 Helldivers underground.
In the claustrophobic and horrifying cave systems,
oh, that's awesome.
Can be needed.
You have to really plan before you go in to get all of your weaponry, because there's no help from your super destroyer once you're in the caves.
Yup, that's okay.
You
so
have to look for areas that have no roof to call down ammo.
Some sections of the cave can also be darker than others, so it might be a good idea if one squad member uses their flashlights while the other squad members use their more powerful support weapons.
Subterranean operations,
so we
okay.
have 2 brand new Hive World exclusive missions.
All right.
We have the Hive Lung, which is what the bugs are using to produce the fog that you see in the gloom. You have to go deep down past all its tendrils and enemies that are protecting it. Bring your backpack hellbomb or just a lot of big weaponry and destroy it. The other big mission is the mobile oil rig. A big, slow, clunky oil drill that you will drive around on
Of
the
course
surface
there's something
of the
with
Hive
oil.
worlds to drill for the oil that Super Earth is basically farming from the Hive worlds.
Substance
And
710!
you can defend this with a big cannon on it, which will be very useful in case some enemies might want to come up and destroy it.
I'm here for this. Death from above and below.
With new subterranean environments, we of course have to have subterranean species.
Oh
We
god.
have new enemies that burrow into the ground and erupt beneath the player's feet. So the warrior will be
Ooh.
your run-of-the-mill mole enemy that will just charge towards you from underground. If you're
Okay.
facing a bile spewer, it will look for
bile-
blind spots. And
I cannot wait to see how these are gonna like mess different teams up, because if you're not like with this, it looks fine right now because they're only showing this enemy, but imagine you're running from a bunch of the small ones and then all of a sudden one like sneaks up from behind you and just pops you and you're dead,
pop up from the ground.
and god forbid you go on Helldivers super like a hell, or what are they called, yes, like a Helldive mission, and you're fighting one of the gigantic ones.
Out a few projectiles and then pop down into the ground again and
Oh,
find
God.
another spot to attack you from. The charger will do its charge, but now there's a big mound moving towards you rather than the behemoth itself. There's always
Oh,
this
what?
small game
The Charger's underground now? Oh god. Because that means you have to be like, you have to be specific with what you hit, because when those things go under the ground, I imagine you can't like, unless they're doing like some area destruction
whack-a-mole,
thing.
you have to play with some additional subterranean bugs that will jump out of the ground at any given moment.
That is crazy.
The dragon roach is like a big flying bile titan.
I'm sorry, a flying bile titan? Really? Really?
If you wind up fighting it, you end up having to deal with its acidic fire breath. It will keep attacking you until you put enough pressure to get it to back off, or you manage to shoot off its wings and take it down.
Okay.
You know that you will be fighting these subterranean enemies when you feel the rumbling. But if the rumble is slightly bigger, please ignore that. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh yeah, I bet. What is this? Come on. What? Slightly, if the rumbling is slightly bigger, my brother in Christ, that was a 9.0 earthquake. Expanded
With the
Arsenal?
launch of the
Yes!
Unjust and the exciting release on
I'm so
Xbox,
excited to see what
we
they're
now
adding for
also have
this.
2 new war bonds, one of which is the ODST crossover war bond.
Yeah,
our first
yeah,
legendary.
that's coming
When
out.
it
This,
became clear that we were gonna do an Xbox version.
that's already out, actually. I gotta
We asked
record that.
ourselves,
I'm recording
okay,
that
so
this
what would fit
Saturday.
in, and ODST came to mind immediately.
We wanted to make the perfect Halo collaboration, so every detail that you would expect to be there should be there.
All the weapons have a very iconic look. It's something that everyone would recognize if you're a Halo fan.
We got extremely close to the original ODST
I've gotten a lot of
content.
comments
Some
explaining
small
why
changes
this is
we
good
made
for
to
Halo
make the
ODST.
believability,
I don't
where
exact- I haven't
projection
played that
orders,
game
like
yet, but-
tiny things like that.
We're fans of Halo ourselves, so we wouldn't want it any other way than to be absolutely perfect.
Pay close attention to the models. We might have snuck in some things.
In the end, we managed to deliver exactly what we wanted to deliver, and that's very rare in game development.
So Dust Devils is our newest warband that we worked in collaboration with our partners at Wushu. The Dust Devils are Helldivers that are trained and experienced in fighting in extreme conditions, and they are very useful now that we're going to go deeper into the gloom and fight on these desert
Okay.
islands that are infested by a lot of dangerous bugs. So in this warband we have 3 new stratagems, 1 primary and 1 throwable. First off, we have a new assault rifle, but there is a small twist on this assault rifle. It's the first assault rifle with incendiary rounds. We have the expendable napalm, which sort of is the airburst rocket without the proximity trigger. Then we have the spear gun, which is a single fire projectile with a gas harpoon. So when you hit the enemy, it will explode into a gas cloud. It's a sort of utility versatile tool. Finally, but not least, we
Oh,
have the solo silo, which is a missile silo contained in a hell pod and a laser designator, and you can paint whatever target you want, and the
That's-
missile will go to
that's cool. Because one of the things that I've always had a problem with some of the eagle strikes that are supposed to like pick a target is they don't always hit. But if you can paint the target and it hits it with a
target
missile,
and
that would
just
be
a big
fire.
boom, which makes it possible to attack enemies from a very large distance.
That is also really good, because when these guys start chasing you from afar, it can be a real pain to get away.
As the story for Into the Unjust develops, players need to venture into new parts of the galaxy, where they will encounter many new kinds of threats. We have many things in store that we are very excited.
You have showed that dust cloud 8 times. Let the bug come up for air.
Adjust yourselves, because it's time to bring some justice into the unjust.
What? I'm sorry. September 2nd. Also, finally, Xbox players are here to help in the fight for liberty. I'm assuming this is going to be that big bug they were talking about, or that's the flying one, but that looks, yeah, you know, that, But, okay. Wow, there's so much to talk about. Well, first off, the caves. I am very excited to see what this will be like for the actual game itself, because normally Helldivers, you're very like, you know, you're out in the open, you can call a stratagem wherever, but the fact that you have to like pace that now, like, is interesting. Plus, that new flying guy probably can't do much in here, and this, what I'm betting from this is it's going to be, instead of big enemies, it's going to be a much larger swarm of enemies, because you can't fit like a Bile Titan inside of here. You could probably fit like maybe a Crusher, but these all look too cramped for anything like that. So I'm very curious to see what they do with that. In terms of the war bonds, I've never personally bought any of the war bonds. I only use the basic one. I know for sure I'm getting the Halo one for when I do that video, but honestly, I genuinely am curious about like what this new war bond is gonna be for the I think it was the Dusk Divers or something.
The Dust Devils are Helldivers.
Dust Devils, sorry. But yeah, I'm interested to see what that's gonna look like, or how they're gonna play, because I've read a bunch of the different like equipment descriptions from between the guns, and I forget what they're called, but the little buffs you can get, like one of them is you get an extra life. I've read a bunch of those for the newer ones, and some of them are crazy, yeah. They're insane to use in a match. So I'm very excited. I'll have much more to say on this, like, probably when I actually do the recording and kind of get back into the Helldivers swing, because I'm still kind of out of it for it right now, because I haven't played it in a minute. But, yeah, Helldivers 2 Into the Unjust deep dive. Expect a video talking about what the heck is going to be happening with Helldivers, because I've been talking about it a lot. I just haven't had time to really record it. I have a much better schedule for recording now, so I should be doing better with that starting now technically, but I just haven't talked to you guys about it. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching this reaction video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.